Greetings, welcome to the extracurricular class on Foundations of Psychology. In the previous lecture, I introduced a new concept parallel to biological genes, which is cultural genes, memes. In fact, the contents included in this concept have repeatedly appeared in the previous 30 lectures, such as confidence and self-esteem, love and nurturing, social norms and group pressure, and so on. Memes are actually the genes that construct our human psychology and civilization. We all know that genes are spread through mating and reproduction. So how are memes spread? In today's lecture, I will answer this question for you. I will show you how memes drive us humans to evolve crucial survival functions, such as language, mass hysteria, mass imitation of strange behavior. We can learn about memes from a small street experiment. You stand in a square, surrounded by people coming and going. At this point, you look up and use your finger to point to any place in the sky that catches your eye. In less than 5 minutes, you will find that people around you stop and look in the direction you are pointing, even though there is nothing there. This is called mass delusion or mass hysteria in psychology, which means that people spontaneously spread false information. In fact, you can often see the phenomenon of mass hysteria in life. A closer example is the salt rush in 2011. At that time, people rushed to buy edible salt because they were worried that sea salt had been contaminated due to the leakage of the Fukushima nuclear power plant in Japan. Some people bought enough salt to last a lifetime. A more distant example is in the Middle Ages, when nuns in a French monastery passed on the message that people could be possessed by animals. So every day at a specific time, all the nuns would make meowing sounds like cats. Later, the crazy behavior spread to a monastery in Germany, where all the nuns began to bite each other like dogs. In the square experiment, everyone came to see you point to the sky, perhaps out of curiosity. But the salt rush and learning to meow like a cat or bite like a dog are definitely not out of curiosity. So if it's not out of curiosity, what is it? In fact, the behavior exhibited by people above all has a commonality, which is imitation. When a person does a novel behavior because of an idea, regardless of whether this behavior is useful or strange, others have a strong motivation to imitate this novel behavior. The current popular online video modes such as shouting rap and TikTok, as well as popular phrases such as awkward chat and one sailboat, also belong to this category of behavior. These imitative behaviors are not due to people's ignorance and boredom. In fact, imitating these behaviors is an important driving force for the evolution of life and social civilization.